hardly ever made the line much better. The center, Glasgow, he's good. And even Decker, I'm not even sure about the offensive line, again. And I think that's hurt Stafford. I think the best teams in the league have had the best offensive lines. Like Philly had a great offensive line that year. New England always had a great offensive line. And I hate to make excuses for Stafford, but that one caller was right. I mean, I've seen Andy Dalton. I've seen Mike Lennon come into Ford Field and outside Stafford and beat the Lions in Ford Field.
Well, there was last year. Last year was kind of a year, Mike, in which I saw a bunch of that. Sam Darnold was the youngest quarterback to ever start an NFL game. I saw that. I saw Chase Daniels. I don't know if he's the shortest quarterback who's ever started in the NFL. They had Eddie LeBaron back a zillion years ago and stuff. But I've never seen a shorter starting quarterback. He looked like a little kid out there. And he'd only thrown one touchdown pass his entire career. He beat Stafford. Josh Allen, beat Stafford in Buffalo. He was a rookie. It wasn't like great quarterbacks. Actually, he beat the great quarterbacks, Rodgers and Brady last year. It was the bad quarterbacks. And it was because I think he made a number of mistakes in a number of ways that he really can't do that anymore. And the offensive line, they messed up with the Lang and Wagner signings, not because those guys aren't good players, very good players, but they left the rest of their offensive line kind of empty, and that was a big problem. But they have addressed that. It's unfortunate what happened with Lang, but he was in his make-or-break contract year anyway last year. He would have had to take a pay reduction to stay at this point of his career. Wagner, a pretty good player. They have replacements, a good group of possible replacements for Lang. And right now, it's interesting he's back at center. I think that'll work out better. Glasgow and Decker, I think, are good football players. So there's a lot of those excuses that people have for Stafford that don't make a lot of sense. I mean, offensive line last year wasn't his problem. It really wasn't. Their offensive line was fine last year.
It seemed like at the beginning of the year, Stafford and the line were way off, especially that first game against the Jets. It
seemed like he was off. I made Darren Lee's career, he was terrible in that game. And then,
the line wasn't organized either. Something was off with that. They were just coming right through the line.
Yeah, well, the fact of the matter is that even with Johnson getting hurt and Garrett Blount being clearly over the prime of his career, they still averaged 4.1 yards per carry, an increase of considerable increase, 0.7 yards per carry from the year before. And despite that game in Minnesota, which I thought Stafford actually let the offensive line hanging out to dry rather than the opposite, their sacks were down. So I don't think their offensive line, as a matter of fact, I think they have the makings of a very good offensive line. They've got an excellent coach in Davidson with that offensive line. About as good a coach as you can get for the position. And some really talented players there that they've invested in, drafted. And there is a hole possibly at that one guard spot where Lang played. And when Lang played, he played well. He was a very savvy player. Even when he was playing hurt, one time he was playing with a bad foot, he could hardly walk. It was the last game of the regular season 2 years ago. He played well. He just knew how to play the game. And, he's just a good player. But then Wiggins is huge, and they've got other choices there that aren't bad at that particular spot, though. I don't know if they're going to play like TJ Lang, but they're pretty good. I don't think they're going to have a situation where they get a bunch of holes in their offensive line. And plus, they've got tight ends galore now, right? Hawkinson supposedly was taken because he's such a great blocker. Remember that replay, that video you kept seeing over and over again, and pile driving that kid from Indiana into the ground? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I don't want to hate on Matthew Stafford. That isn't my intent. I've defended him against that. The only thing I will tell you And I'll tell you this, Frank, because I'm tired of people forgetting exactly what happened last year and then this systemic excuse-making thing for staff. This isn't about, look, I said this, I'll say it again. I'll say it over a minute. I admire Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford handles himself very well. None of the excuses are coming from him. I think Matthew Stafford is a very hard worker. I think Matthew Stafford is tough as nails. He's a tough kid, mentally and physically. He's got great arm talent, not good arm talent. He's got everything going for him. And he's a wonderful person. But this is where the but comes in. He is paid an extraordinary amount of money for one reason. And one reason only. That's to perform on Sunday. His performance, not even close to the value of his contract. He has not been pushed, ever. Not going back, and he's probably been handed the job because he's so gifted from the time he was in middle school through high school, where he was a 5-star of all 5 stars, to Georgia, to the Lions, without any competition, ever. And I think about this in the context. One, yes, you can sit around, you can say whatever you want about it, but his job is to perform to the value of his contract. His value of the contract is that they win the division. And he has to be a reason why. When he is the reason why they don't win, which was clear last year, clear. There's no doubt about it. It wasn't the offensive line. It wasn't his lack of weapons. It wasn't that they had to chisel a body cast off him because he had a broken back. He just played poorly. And he was the reason why they didn't get to 9 wins. Why they weren't in playoff contention. The Jets game. You want to go over the whole thing? You want to go back game by game and look at that? Because I have. And it's not pleasant viewing. And it's him, not them. This isn't, hey, the Lions' ownership is terrible. Their coach is awful. Lions are the curse of Bobby Lane. No, it was Matthew Stafford. And I've defended him in the past often when he was getting blame he didn't deserve. And now he's getting this almost sycophantic defense. His back was broken, and I was a sore story, but everybody, I read it. No, really, his back was broken. He might have had, fractured vertebrae or whatever. I'm not a doctor, but I know this. That's not like what most people think a broken back is, where you're on a stretcher in the hospital on a flat board, sitting there in a body cast. That wasn't what it was. Players play hurt a lot. And if he was so hurt, why was he playing? Classic Lions crap. Classic Lions crap. The thing with, Matt Patricia, he's a tough kid. Mention he's a tough kid. It's code. I know what that code is. It's like making excuses for him. If he were, it's so tough. It was a straw man argument. Nobody ever said he wasn't tough. And then, his weapons, people he doesn't everybody to throw to. He's never had a running game or an offensive line. His offensive line wasn't that bad. He had weapons. They've still lost. They traded his best receiver. Well, they traded his best receiver because he didn't play well. They didn't play well in the key game. And then that same receiver is coming out saying that he's better than Russell Wilson. Really? He's better than Russell Wilson? It's not even close. I put that up on social media. You would have thought I was saying the dumbest thing, saying Russell Wilson's clearly better than Matthew Stafford. And somebody made a point. I think it's a fair point. Says, sorry, Pat. Golden Tate's been in the huddle with Matthew Stafford, and you're just some guy. Why? That's true. That's true. But every year they do a list of top 100 players that the players vote on the NFL Network. Russell Wilson finishes like 10th or 11th. You know, Stafford gets in there like, you know, pretty high up there. You know, sometimes I don't even think he was in the top 100 this year. I'd have to look. And Russell Wilson's way better than Matthew Stafford. My gosh. So that's what it's about. They say, oh, I'm tired of hearing that. No. That is the issue with the Lions. If he plays well, they'll play well. If he doesn't play well, they won't. That's how I look at him, pretty simplistic terms with the Lions. Stafford, oh my gosh. This is breaking territory for him. He's the key. I mean, he's by far the key. Without question. They got him weapons. They got him a coordinator. It's time. This has been going on this is 11 seasons. 11. 248-539-9797 is the phone number. 97 on the ticket.
Hi, I'm Shayna at Pep Boys Tech. You know, oil is the lifeblood of your engine, and brakes, well, they're one of the most important safety items on your vehicle. So if it's been a while since you've checked either, visit a pro at Pep Boys.
Right now, during the Pep Boys Summer Safecation, save up to $120 on a Wagner Premium Brake Service and get $25 off a Pennzoil synthetic oil change. Just go to petboys.com/radio for your coupon. Brake offer up to $60 per axle after daily rebate. See oil coupon for restrictions. Offer ends August 4th.
So visit your local Pep Boys service and tire center today.
Hey, Neil. A little birdie told me that Chicken Shack is looking for a few good workers.
That's right, Phil. Chicken Shack is looking to fill positions in food preparation, customer service, line cooks, and management. We offer competitive wages and flexible schedules, and an opportunity to work in a fun, fast-paced environment.
Chicken Shack has locations throughout Metro Detroit. Visit chickenshack.com and click on the Now Hiring tab at the top of the page to submit your application. Some of our current team members have been with Chicken Shack for over 30 years.
So stop in today and see why Chicken Shack is a great place to work. And while you're there, pick up some great food for dinner. We serve Michigan's best tasting chicken, tender fall-off-the-bone ribs, and a variety of seafood choices.
And backed by popular demand this summer, Chicken Shack is offering our delicious pulled pork sandwich at participating locations. We take shredded pork, sprinkled with barbecue seasoning, drizzled with our famous barbecue sauce, and served on a warm brioche bun.
Now don't be a chicken. Join our Chicken Shack team today. Remember, when you think chicken, think Chicken Shack.
We've all been to quite a few fundraisers over the years, in many cases because someone has died or is very ill. This is why having affordable life insurance is a must. Hi, I'm Mike Purpura of National Benefit Plans. I shop from over 70 life insurance carriers across the country to get you the best possible rate. Remember, we are only a doctor visit away from being uninsurable. So call me now at 877-734-2200 or on the web at nbphealth.com. And remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
While everyone enjoys these sunny summer days, you can be having fun and saving money too. Now's the time for you to call Power Home Solar and own your power, not rent your power, with the #1 residential solar provider in Michigan. You'll get zero down financing, save money on your electric bill, and generate your own clean energy. Power Home Solar panels are American-made with a 30-year warranty. Give them a call at 1-800-SOLAR-15 to schedule your free consultation or visit powerhome.com. Don't rent your power, own your power.
Marty B smokes a pack of cigarettes a day, but today was different because he's trying to quit. Today, Marty decided to skip his usual after-dinner smoke. Tomorrow, he'll do the same. And the day after that, he plans to skip 2 smokes. It's one small step for mankind, one giant leap for Marty B. Small steps toward quitting could lead to quitting for good. For more small steps you can take, go to everytrycounts.gov and start your next quit attempt today.
Hey, Paul.
Sprinter.
Did you know you can switch to Sprint and get both our unlimited plan and the brilliant iPhone XR included?
Go on.
For just $35 per month per line for 5 lines of unlimited.
Go on.
And iPhone XR has a longer lasting battery life.
Go on.
Well, that's it. It's that simple.
It sure is. Plus, Sprint is offering a new 100% total satisfaction guarantee. Try it for 30 days, love it, or get your money back. An unlimited plan and the brilliant iPhone XR
Should be an upgrade from what LeGarrette Blunt gave them last year. 248-539-9797 is the phone number. Tom, you're on 97.1 the ticket. Thanks for the call. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Pat. Great show as usual.
Well, thank you.
Hey, I want to ask you, I was looking over Nick's numbers, and my average is like 18, 75 RBIs in this a year, 275 average, and I know they don't look at that anymore. They look at new stuff. I look at stuff the old way. I'm almost 65, so that's pretty good production, I think. And like you were saying earlier, if they have to get rid of him, if he's going to go now, if they can't sign him, because I thought maybe he was a pillar for the next 5 years, if they could reach an agreement, put him at first base or whatever. But if you said there's a left-handed power hitter out there who can hit 20 home runs or more a year, then why not do that? Why not do that rather than give him and Green up for a couple 16-year-olds who we have no idea if they're going to make it to the big leagues? And I think it's time to start putting some major league players on the field with them. If they give up Castellanos, as far as I'm concerned, the only two guys on the Tigers team who can hit 20 home runs a year guaranteed are Cabrera and Castellanos and drive in 80 runs. The rest of them are unproven.
Well, right now, it's been disappointing. I thought Christian Stewart, for example, and I don't know, I thought they should have called him up earlier last year. He's always going to be what he is in the outfield. But I thought, this is a pretty good hitter. It's a pretty good plate discipline in the minor leagues for a guy with that type of power. When I talk about power, I mean real power. I mean, he can one-hand the ball into the right field seats. He's got power. You watch him take batting practice, he's the guy that's hitting the shots. He hasn't done that at all. And you wonder what's going on, why? And then you look at Candelario, pretty good swing, good athlete. These guys are 24, 25 years old. They're ready. They should be major league ready. They just haven't developed. Joe Jimenez, a couple of years ago, I was going, hey man, I gotta get this guy. They were in contention. This guy was throwing the ball like crazy. He throws the ball much harder than the major league average. His spin rate, which is very important, much higher than the major league average. And he's so inconsistent, it's maddening, and can't be trusted. He's cost them 5 or 6 games, frankly. So these are all hardworking, good kids. I don't know why it's not happening. And you got to look at what they're doing. What are you doing with these guys? Who's coaching them? How are you looking at the modern techniques and applying them? And I think that's a situation that's been disheartening for a Tiger fan to see their younger guys who should have made progress come up and not do well has been very disappointing.
Right. Well, maybe it'll take them a year, but what about on the pitching side, Pat? I keep Boyd because he's 28 and he's having a good year, and they got Boyd, Fulmer, and Norris 4 years ago for Price, and then Cespedes got him Fulmer. That's when I thought that this rebuild started, was 4 years ago. And I don't know, yesterday I was listening, say they could get a king's ransom now for Boyd.
Yeah.
They're not going to have Norris is starting to come out a little bit, and we know Fulmer can be good, but we don't know if he's going to come back and pitch well. So, if they're going to depend just on the guys that are at Erie, I mean, that's a big crapshoot.
Well, they don't. Trading Boyd could be cutting off your nose to spite your face if you get back I'll give you an example. Like they made a trade. They traded Verlander, right? And Al Avila held out to the last.